Alright guys, so I'm here at the range. I got the 3D printed Wisp22. I did get a new barrel. This one's brand new. And I did also get some 3D printed TPU. That's TPU, and this is up here TPU. Nice and soft. Coolest part about this is this bolt. So I made this here at my work. Let's see what that looks like there. But so it's all going to be sheet metal parts. I think it's like an M3 screw as a firing pin. I'm getting this metal 3D printed of aluminum. The handle here, I think this is like 18 and 16 gauge stainless steel. Same thing with the extractor in here. It's all 3D printed. Barrel is pinned in by those two stainless steel screws, or pins. You just knock in there. Trying to get this stuff out of here way. I can't see the screen, so I think that I'm still in frame and everything's gonna be good. Let's go ahead and pop these two together just like a normal AR. Nice and tight. The one thing I did notice with safety for this thing is if you do pull the trigger, so we're on fire now, if you pull the trigger while this bolt is open, there is a chance that that will cause the bolt, if it's not all the way back, it's good here, it's fine there, but if it's like here, you can that round will go off. So safety thing there. Let's take a look. I do wish I might position you guys over there. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna switch you guys over to the other side. This guy back on safe. Alright guys, so I'm gonna have to cut that up, but we're back in. Let's go ahead and check out the chambering. Hopefully that can show up on there. Take a look. So the round in there comes up, closes, locked. I'm gonna shoot it a couple times, not with my face up in it, but let's see what this does. Switch it to fire. You can actually see through my scope a little bit. Obviously it's not sighted in. Seems good. It ejected. Next round going in. I think I hit the still that time. Ejected. Next round going in. Ejected. Well, now it ejected. Next round going in. Hit the still that time actually. Something, hit something. Ejected. Cool. That is sick. I am so happy. Okay, so what I had to do to get this to work, let's clear this guy, is first of all, let's take a look at these casings. So we do have some very slight bulging on a few of these cases, but it's small enough that I'm not super concerned. That is where the round is punctured right there, and that looks really clean. I think, like I said, there's still a little bit of flaring of that round on one of those. This one is beautiful. I think this one's also flared out, so it still could be the fact that it's plastic. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you guys. I think there's still something going on in there that lets it move just a hair. I think it is way better, and also The old barrel was shit. Like, I compared this barrel to the old barrel, and the old one had a chambering issue. There was so much slop in there. I'm not sure, but this barrel fits like a glove. The rounds slide in, they don't even move. There's no movement in it at all. So back to what I was saying. What I did have to do was I had to create a spacer in. I cut down this part of the bolt down, which is just a guide. This is the actual locking part, is this piece. And there's a spacer in here, a little shim I made. And that shim is like 0.06 or something like that in thickness. And that just gets it where my bolt face touches my barrel. I did get these. You can actually see it right there. I am going to get these 3D printed in aluminum. That's going to go through soon. And hopefully, I got them a little bit big so I can shave them down to get them the perfect height. But basically, it's just this bolt handle, but it has a protruding face where those shims are. So it won't change my keying or anything like that. It just offsets everything back by 0.6 millimeters. And this thing looks like it's performing pretty sick. Still slightly worried about it, which you should be about 3D printed firearms. The danger is not too terribly with this. It's not like the most dangerous gun. An FGC9 is probably way more dangerous than this. And the reason I say that is because this lockup should be decent. Not amazing, but it should be pretty decent. So I'm going to try to see what we can do to sight it in. See where we're shooting. I'm just shooting at some steels right now as well. I have to adjust this scope. Not as big as fan where it's at. And I might have to go put some targets. I don't know if we can. I just wanted to get it sighted in close enough to shoot steels, but I don't know if that's going to happen here. Let's see. I think that hit it. But I just can't tell. I'm shooting at a steel that is 50 yards out right now. And it's really nice because at the range I'm at right now, they have them all marked. So I can see 175. Actually, let me zoom in. What is that back one? That back one's at 125 yards. And the closest, so I got 125, 175, and 50. Let's try to just nail this man size 50. Like I said, I can't tell because that doesn't sound like steel to me. I'll try to shoot this 75. Maybe I can see the dirt pop up. It also just rained, so the dirt pops not that amazing right now. I think I was hitting the steel. Man, sighting in the desert is actually pretty sweet because you can just see the round and you can just slowly adjust to get it where you want it to. That's usually what I do to first start on my sighting in, is just get it on steel at like 100 yards, and then because I can just walk the bullet with a 22, it's so easy. But since it just rained, I don't know if that's possible. I cannot tell. We're gonna have to bring this over to the rifle range and go set up some targets here in a second. But so far, no jams, no problems. This thing is pretty fucking sweet for. I made the sheet metal components at work. I bought the stand safe. But I made the sheet metal components at work at my sheet metal job. I am a CAD CAM guy, so design and manufacture, help my guys in the back with reading drawings. But the gun parts on this are going to be the mag release, AR-15 trigger, I use 2 Area 15 trigger pins. And I'm using this grip, which you could easily 3D print. You could even 3D print the whole trigger and everything. It's just that. And then I got the barrel. But the cool part for me is the whole bolt is actually homemade. And I still think if you can get a brand new barrel, this is still a pain in the ass and kind of a dangerous firearm. The reason I say that is because I have a P1S, and this is the first thing I printed on my P1S, which is a very nice printer. And I got it dialed in and everything, and like I said, we were still like 0.06 of a millimeter off or something. I think it might be a difference between the tolerances in the sheet metal, and then the barrel, and then your PLA, or this is ABS-GF for this one. But you're just stacking so many tolerances onto each other where that could be an issue. I also have this like bolt handle that someone else made. There's many different things. I like this actually. This thing is actually pretty sweet, and I'm pretty hyped to see what the accuracy is like, which I think won't be amazing because it is just steel pinned and has a 3D printed like crunion, I guess, that's in here. But I am pretty happy right now. I'm actually currently 3D printing a bipod that's going to use some springs and everything. I'll have ABS-GF. That looks sick. So let's throw the rest of these rounds down. But it's actually really comfortable for just a 3D printed piece of fucking shit. Like I said, I still can't tell. Damn, I don't know how many rounds this mag holds, but this thing is running pretty smooth. The fact that I'm not seeing the targets move at all means I'm probably not hitting them, but I don't know, it's also 22. But I just can't tell. Alright, that's empty. So there's that guy. I'm gonna walk up to the target so you can see what I'm shooting at over here. Here, let's do 3x zoom. So that's what I'm shooting at. Oi, I got a Z Fold 7. Oh my Jesus, I just made a big ass mess by stepping into all that water. So that's fun. But let's go down and let's see if I was hitting anything. I'm not really sure. I threw a few rounds just about all the targets, and I'm not sure if I hit anything. By the way, this is the Los Lunas Gun Club range. I have a feeling that no one's really shot at this guy. It looks like he was just pretty freshly painted. Yeah, and I didn't hit a single fucking one because I was shooting at this guy right here. I think what I was hitting at and what I was hearing is me hitting at this. Something on the left or right. Like I said, that sight came off my 17 and I haven't touched it yet. So I'm feeling our barrel in that 3D printed trunnion might be facing way to the right. I'm going to play with it for a little while longer, and I'll probably add some more to this video. Let you guys know what I achieve, what the grouping I can get. But for now, that is the 3D printed Wisp, and I'll probably, like I said, show you a grouping if I can get it on target, which I'm going to fuck with now. I just wanted to show you guys it in action first. Later.